we're going to talk about adding integers using the number line. Now, I've said this before. We don't necessarily need to know exactly how to do this. We're trying to find the best way for you to add integers. And if you prefer another method, that's fine. I don't care which way you do it, so long as it's mathematically accurate and you can do it successfully. So adding integers using the number line. Some people like this method the best, but you are going to use whichever you want. So, first thing we need to do for adding integers using the number line is by writing a number line down and looking at a math problem. So, first off, let's get this number line a little bit lower. How about right there? And let's look at a math problem. How about, let's say, -3 plus 7. Now, the nice thing about this is you can do a little bigger numbers. It's a little quicker than the bucket method, but it's not necessarily the easiest method. So we do need to start with 0 on the number line, and then we're going to start with our first number, -3. And that means to the left 3 because the negative numbers are to the left. And +7 means to the right 7. So we read this as a sentence. It says start at -3 and move to the right 7. So we're going to start at -3, 1, 2, 3, and move to the right 7. So we're going to move to the right 7, and we're going to hop over. Now, I'm going to change colors here so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to hop 7 hops to the right. So start at -3 and hop 7 times. And I find it's most successful to actually count the hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just counted them again. Now, the problem is I don't have numbers down there, so I do need to add some numbers. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Now, notice, you don't have to worry about being very neat about this. I kind of did it sloppy on purpose so you could see that you could be really messy but still get the right answer. And what number did we end up on? We ended up on +4. And so -3 plus 7 is +4. And we read that as start at -3, move to the right 7. So we started at -3, hopped 7 spaces to the right, and we were done. So let's look at another example. So we need our number line and put 0 on there. And let's say we have -2 plus -1. Well, this says start at -2, move to the left 1, because remember, negatives are to the left. So we're going to start at -2. And we're going to move to the left 1. So we're going to hop to the left 1. So we're going to start at -2 and move to the left 1. So we hop here. Oh, I don't have a number there yet. So I've got to fill in on my number line here. Well, what number goes there? -3. So we started at -2, moved to the left 1, and we ended up at -3. And that gives us our answer. So that's pretty straightforward, easy way to do this. Let's look at another example. And what if we did 5 plus -4? My 5 looks funny, but I think you'll forgive me. So we're going to start at 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And move to the left 4. So we start at 5, we hop 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice my hops end up on my little tick marks there. And we end up on what number? We end up on positive 1. So that means that 5 plus negative 4 is equal to positive 1. And that's all there is to using a number line to do adding integers.